Here we go. I think Team Vertigo ready to get into the tunnel. The wind speed is rising because it's VFS. You can just see the teams there practicing their moves. As I said, this one does have a slot switcher in it, and it is fast. So we shall see what happens. So first in we have Team Vertigo, the team from Switzerland. Now, these guys, I spoke to them a little bit yesterday. They've progressed together, they've learned together, so they have very similar flying styles. Starting off pretty well. There's a bit of memory here on this one. So it will slow down the pace a little bit because of the additional memory that they have. Good team, this Team Vertigo. They have a very good vibe about them. They spend a lot of time together training, and I hope they continue to train. Good so far, it's pretty good, very deliberate. Slowing it down a little bit to counter for the slot switcher that they have. Team Vertigo.
We were talking earlier about the live stream and the countries that people are watching in, Ray. A lot of European countries and all the countries you would imagine. I've got a message here from a friend, Alan Hodge, watching in Jakarta.
Wow.
Wow, so that's a good one.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Next then we've got Team Element from Belgium. It's very tight between Belgium and Vertigo. 3 points in it, I believe. A different flying style from Vertigo, Team Element. Configuration head up seems to be a little bit stronger than the configuration head down. Again, we're not seeing the same amount of I guess, fluidity that we saw yesterday, mainly because, you know, this round is pretty tricky. Team Element.
Yeah, I'm interested in this bottom two here, the fourth and fifth Element and Vertigo. Finished the last round, round 4 on 21 points each, and there's 3 points between them.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
We were talking earlier, Ray, about those podium positions, 2 and 3. 3 transfer at 101, 2 Avalon 106 after round 4.
Yeah, it's close. So this is transfer in the tunnel now. A very distinctive flying style, very small team. Take up a lot less space in the tunnel. They're very confident in their transitions. You can tell these guys have trained together. They look like a trained team. Nice, everything's on level. That's one of the things with the VFS, because you have different orientation within the piece and across your pieces as well. You can have 2 people head up, head down. That you've got to make sure that when you're picking up those grips, that everybody's generally in the same level. It's a bit mind-boggling at times.
Absolutely. And that shot there from below, really, you can see how static they are, can't you? Looking at the helmet, how it's moving or not moving around the tunnel there. Incredible shot.
Team transfers.
Starting to fill up, just looking beyond the studio, Ray. People here arriving all the time.
Good to see.
Avalon, the time.
Next time we have Avalon. This is again two halves of Team for Speed, ex-Team for Speed members, and a half of the Avalon team. They've had an injury in the team of Avalon, so they brought Raf in to see. He's mainly been concentrating on the dynamic, but you know, he hasn't, obviously from what you can see on the video, he hasn't lost any of his skill in the VFS.
He's won gold medals and everything, the style and
Oh,
accuracy itself, FS, everything really.
He's another one of those people that's good at everything he turns his hand to.
Yeah, now working full-time down here at Scadavan Pura Brava.
Team Avalon. I think I could do a layout like
Cheeky
that.
little few seconds at the end. Put it on his bill. Let's find out where people are watching worldwide. Alan Hodge is watching in Jakarta. Here's...
This looks like transferred.
Yeah, well, is that the right one?
I'm not sure. Must be. This does indeed. It looks like team transferred. Just thought I just saw team transfer there, but no, this is team transferred. Clean lines. Good style transfer. I like watching them.
Finished overnight after 4 rounds on 101 points. They actually had the biggest score array on round 4.
They did.
With 30.
I mean, this team is going to be representing France in the World Championships in Chicago, and they have lots more training plans, and they are progressing. I mean, I think they started out a few years ago with something like an average of 4, and you look at them now, and it's phenomenal.
What a great shot that is too. Look at those transitions.
I'm looking forward to being able to do some of those myself in the next few years.
Sure you will.
I do like the slow-mo shots. It's great to see the concentration on people's faces and just turning everything like that.
Just some more scores there. We've got Thunder with 26, Weebill Lee on 29 on the round 6. Those scores are coming through.
I know we did say that Wimby Lil would be going for it, and 29 is a good score, and they really did push it, so that's good to see. Be interesting to see what Hayabusa put on for that round as well. It's a good round 6 from Thunder as well with 26.
If you want to have a look at the scores in a bit more detail, go to In Time Scoring. Just Google In Time Scoring and you'll find all the results there. We're going back to the Red Bull studio, and Leslie Gale from skydivemag.com is going to be with you very shortly.
On to the Red Bull table. Come in a little closer so we can see you on the right. Ah, that's nice. You guys are so sweet. Come on, Frederic. Come on in. So did you expect you would be doing so well on the scoreboard against the current world champions, Raf?
You know, it's hard to say, but I know that we've got a good team. We can do some nice things, but we didn't train enough to do more than that. But we are proud about what we are doing. Like, we are playing well and enjoying every jump. So that's cool. We like that.
And you train at Real Fly Zone?
Yeah, we've trained 2 weekends in real flight, 2 hours 30 or maybe 3 hours maximum. Never enough, but that's cool. That's awesome. There's a super good ambience. We want to fly together, so that's a big part of what is the goal for a team. Having like to want to fly together. It's a big part of the. How can I say of the spirit? Yeah.
Yes. And to make it work. If you enjoy to fly together, it's going to feel good. So tell me about the lineup, because Avalon was here 2 years ago, but a very different lineup. What changes have we seen since then? You guys coming in for a start.
Yes, I was in the team about 1 year now, so I try to push the team a lot. So
What happened? The lineup. Why I'm here?
yeah, because one guy of the team breaks the legs 2 months ago. So, and the only goal for this year, it's this competition. So we decided to do the competition with another one. And for me, the best one was Raf. So I asked Raf to come in the team, and Windor said yes. So for Real Fly, it's awesome. And now we can compete and have some fun and do the best. So it's a good fight with US and French. So it's a nice battle. So it's cool.
That's cool. I wondered, Raf, I thought you were a window guy. I wondered what you were doing. They loaned you to Real Fly then?
You know, I'm window. Look at my suit. I'm window. Anyway, I'm window. But I'm playing with them, and because he's my friend, my captain, and it's not a big deal. Real Fly, window, Real Fly. It's almost the same company. Finally, no?
For me and Reto, it was very cool to train like with two guys from Team for Speed. It's a unique opportunity that not so many VFS flyers have. So we enjoyed it a lot. And Raf actually, he drove twice to Sion from Empuria Brava, which is about a 9-hour drive one way, and it was snowing, and he was on his summer tires, and so we really thank Raf that he did all the effort to train with us.
Super nice. So you want to stick with him, or are you going to go back to your teammate when his leg recovers?
Well, I guess we're going to see after the competition. Certainly, we would like to have Toby back in our team. He's an important member of the Avalon team. It would also be cool to fly with Raf for sure. So it would be a difficult choice, but I guess it's not.
So has he pushed your flying? Has he lifted the standard a little?
Yes, for sure, because we fly now much faster than before. So like in the first training, it was quite tough for me and for Reto, because we had to accelerate a lot. We had a lot of brain locks. But then the second training, the week after, it was already a bit better, and we could really enjoy the training. And maybe once in a while also the guys did a little mistake, and then we were happy.
Well, I wish you a great competition. Hopefully you'll keep going, and maybe might even take the top slot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leslie Gale and scatteredmike.com, with all the analysis and all the information with all the teams all day long from the Red Bull studio. We have got more action coming up very shortly indeed. We've got the results on the screen. They're filling up. Ray, have we got any more teams there with the results? Of 2 or 3 more still to be scored. We're just waiting for those to come through.
We have a couple more. I think Mixed Parasport scored a 22, and Qatar Tigers also scored a 22 on that. The highest score so far for round 6 is 29 with Wimby Lil, and they were really pushing on that round.
It's good to see now, going through the scores as they rotate. We've got the freestyle board up there now with the names of the competitors, so that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing that music round. I want to see how that works.
It's going to be great. It's great, and you can also see the dynamic two-way scoreboard as well. See that the dynamos are in there in the middle. A little bit unexpected there on the speed and 4th in the speed round as well. Doing really well, the dynamo team.
And what did you think of that round there with the VFS, Ray? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it very much. As I said, probably more of a technical round with a slot switcher, and the fact that there was some pace in it as well. So I think you could see the teams towards the bottom of the table were probably trying to take it a little bit slower, be a bit more measured with it, so that they can actually see more.
Very good morning. Welcome to the Red Bull studio with me, Regan Tetlow, and Ray Ahmed. We're bringing you all the action all day long from the Formation Skydiving. This afternoon, we've got Anna Moxis is going to be joining the team for the dynamic and the freestyle. But very shortly, we're going to be going into round 8, aren't we, of the Formation Skydiving. What's going to be the draw, Ray? Have we got it in front of us? Do we know what the draw is?
So the next round is it's a triple blocker,
right,
and it also has a slot switcher for the front piece. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams tackle this one. Triple blockers tend to be a little bit more, you tend to be one. It has a different cadence to it because it's 3 blocks. Things turn a little bit slower. You have the block time as well, which takes a little bit longer than just going through a random sprint, for example. So we're going to see, and I might be interested to see if there is any different engineering on this dive as well, because you can have different ways of turning block 20, different ways of turning block 3, and probably a different way of turning block 13 if you're Russian. So we're going to see what happens.
It's all getting very exciting. We're going back to the live action with the tunnel, and we're about to start with round 8 of Formation Skydiving here live at the Wing Games 2016.